Hey everybody, Bobby Z with Sports Card Pickers right here in Arizona. And we are going to open up a Bowman's Hobby Box. This is the new 2026. I've opened up several of these and I can tell you I'm pretty excited about the content. There's a lot of good hits in here. So let's see what we get today. I don't know. You never know. One day it can be great. The next day it can be like, well, it's feast or famine. You get it. It's tops. Okay, let's see what we got. We're going to open this up and have some fun. You know, these hobby boxes, I am not always certain that they are the best value, but they seem to have the best hits most of the time. We did really well on the chrome, the black chrome or the chrome black hobby boxes. I think we opened up 3 or 4 of those and we hit at least one signed Ohtani. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Hit it big. What are we looking for? We're looking for an Ohtani, right? We're looking for a Judge. And I'm not going to... Well, there's a Carson Williams. That's nice. Not too bad. Here's your Chrome. A couple of Chrome cards right there. Nothing really hot in this pack. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And we've got a chrome there. I'm not really sure who he is. There's a Connor Griffin. I like that one. That's nice. That's a nice Connor Griffin. Huh? That's in the chrome. And there's some nice base cards. I'm looking for that banger now. I'm looking for that banger. Here we go. Nothing exciting there. Okay. We got a Sebastian. Look at that. That's a nice Sebastian Walcott in the chrome. Nothing big yet. Nothing big yet. You know? Nothing to write home about, so to speak. Nothing that's going to force me into getting out a penny sleeve and a top loader. Trey Turner there. That's good. It's nice. Okay, what do we got here? That's a nice card. Look at that. That's not a bad one. Kind of weak. Kind of weak. We're not batting. We're not even batting 100 yet. We're not even batting 100 yet. Let's get something big. Kyle Schwarber. This guy's hot. This would be a great card if you could get an auto of him. This would be a great card to get an auto on. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? A Tyson Lewis. Look at that. Is that a hot card? And this guy's a hot player. And that's numbered to 150. So we will put him in a penny sleeve. Like so. There we go. We'll set him right up there. All right, let's see what we got going here. We're getting hotter. Okay, we're not hot yet. We're warm. Okay? Look at, I live in Arizona. I know what hot is. We're not even close to hot yet. Okay. Mizorowski, that's a nice one. That's a nice base card. Johnny Lovell, look at that. Roman Anthony, that is a sweet card. It's not numbered, but it is a rookie card. That's a really nice card. We'll set that aside for a moment. Owen Carey. And more base cards. And we'll put that Roman Anthony in a penny sleeve. And he's playing good ball right now, so we'll see what happens. Okay, we're still warm. We're still warm. We're still at about 70 degrees. We're not hot yet. We're not boiling yet, but we're going to get there. We're getting there. Okay, look at that. Johnny Lovell. Under the radar. That's a sweet looking card. Okay. There's our chromes and more base. Well, okay, here we go. We're getting excited, though. We're getting excited. We're starting to feel it happening. I don't know what's going on with these cards here, these wrappers. Okay, here we go. And Hector Ramos, that's a first Bowman. That's not a bad card. And more base. Well, we've got enough base to paint the Pentagon right now. Let's see what we got going here now. Come on now. Let's kick it up a notch. Conley. That's a rookie card, Bowman. That's a nice card. First Bowman. There you go. And look at that. We got an Ethan Holiday. This kid, I mean, he's got the genetics for it and everything else. He's going to be a big star. I mean, his father was a star. His brother's a star. And I've seen him practice. He can hit. We'll just put it that way. He's going to do fine. Okay, more base. Okay, we kicked it up a notch a little bit with the Ethan Holiday first Bowman. What can we do now? Let's see. Ooh, wouldn't that be nice in a chrome? But I'm going to keep that aside anyway. It's a base card, Murakami, but I'm going to keep that aside anyway. Look at that. Okay. Jacob Mizorowski, look at that. That is a sweet rookie card. Carson Bench, not a bad card. Look at this crazy thing. This is a first Bowman, and David Dalvino. I have to tell you, folks, as a collector, I am not super hot on collecting pitchers. Pitchers come and go, and then if they get relegated to the bullpen, that's like being in purgatory, You just... who knows what's going to happen to you then. And there's no movement with somebody who's in, unless they're a closer. Now, I don't usually do this with base cards, but I'm going to do this with Murakami, just because there's such a demand for Murakami right now that even the base cards have a pretty good value to them. Okay, we're coming down the wire. Let's see what we got. Zach Neto, the base card. Oh, what did we get here? This is Alva Arquette of the Miami Marlins. Look at that. And it's a auto, and it's a variation. It's a Chrome Prospect variation. Well, hey, I'll take it. Nice. Okay, there's what I've been looking for. Jesus Mate, number one prospect right now. And that is a sweet card. That's a sweet card. And it's only going to go up in value. Charlie Condon, look at that. There's a nice card. There's a Bowman. Man, if it was a first Bowman, that's what we like. But we'll take it. We'll take it. It's all good. We like it all. Okay, we're getting warmer, folks. Are you ready? Can you feel it? And there's a first Bowman right there. I don't know who he is, but he might be good. I'll have to look him up. I like to look the players up, and of course, we get a chance to go see them here in spring and fall training. So that's why baseball is kind of our specialty, but we do basketball. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Is that one sweet card? Now this is a look at, we just got this card here. And we got this one here. They're variations of each other, it seems like to me. This is the top 100 prospects. This is just a Bowman Electric Sluggers, but they have kind of a similar look. Anyway, really nice. So what we'll do is we'll take this Jesus Mate. We got to put Jesus. I bought a lot of Jesus early on. I need to get those little things that stand up there. Early on, and so we have a fair amount of Jesus Mate. And what is this? This is stuck together? Tops, what are you doing here? Miguel Mendez, look at that. Look at that first Bowman. Look at that first Bowman. Is that sweet? I don't know. Alligator? Crocodile? Snakeskin? I'm not sure. But it's really nice. And that is really nice. And then, of course, we have your base cards. Okay. I think we're about at 85 degrees right now, but we can kick it up a notch. I think we can kick it up to 90, 95 on this pack. This is the pack right here, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready for the pack? Mike Trout, Daniel Pierce, David Dalvino. There's a first Bowman. There's a Patrick Copen. That's a first Bowman. Isn't that a sweet card? Look at that. And a Max Clark. Some nice base cards. Some nice base cards, but that didn't raise the temperature. Actually, I think it kind of lowered the temperature. What do you think? I think it did. I think we were on a roll, and all of a sudden, man, 1, 2, 3, we're out. Okay, here we go. What do we got here? That is a sweet card. Edgar Montero. Edgar Montero. He's a hot prospect for the A's. He's a hot prospect. And we'll throw these over here. These go here. And I'm going to put this one in a penny sleeve. I'm looking for some good things to happen with Montero. And we'll throw this one here in a penny sleeve as well. There you go. Excuse me. Okay. I need it to heat up right now. Right now. We're done with this. Aaron Judge. Okay, that's a good sign. See? Right from the beginning, Aaron Judge. Okay. Here's your base. Tyson Lewis. Sam Peterson in a first Bowman. Ike Irish. I've heard a lot about him, and I haven't really been following him that closely, but I should. I've heard some good things about him. There's so many good prospects and great players this year. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how many there are. And there's our base. Oh, what do we got here? Elian Pena to number to 250. That's a nice card. Sweet. Okay, we'll take this one. We'll put it right over here in a... Now, all of these cards will either go in for, if they're high enough, they'll go in for grading, or they'll be available on our Whatnot show. You just go to Sports Card Pickers, and you can get our schedule. We're on 3 times a week. We'll be on a little less this week because we're going to be at one of the big card shows here in Arizona. But you can come by and visit us there, Sports Card Pickers. And we always have stuff for the kids, so come on by. Ooh, look at that. That's the guitar thing. I'm not sure what the meaning of the guitar thing is, but one thing we've learned about tops, they don't have to have a meaning. That's Fernando Tatis. That's nice. Okay, what do we got here? Nothing special and more base. Okay, we're coming down to the last three, folks. Last three. Are you ready? Bryce Harper. Nice card. Look at that. That's a nice insert. Bryce Harper. We'll throw that down. We'll put that in a penny sleeve. Isaiah Jackson with the Angels in a first Bowman. Daniel Hernandez. And, of course, your base. Obviously all of these go in penny sleeves and they all go in top loaders. That's just the way we take care of everything. And then when you come to visit us at a show, everything is always wrapped up in plastic. We take good care of our cars because we value them. We look at them as precious assets. Kyle Teal, sweet card. And nothing special there. Okay, here we come down to it. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is it. Let's go. Here we go. Jordan Alvarez in the base. Okay, Walker Jenkins. I love that card. I don't know what it is about the guitar card, but I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, nice card. Jack Wheeler. TJ Rumfeld. And more base. Okay, I didn't get a Judge insert. I didn't get a Schwarber insert. I didn't get an Ohtani insert. But I got some nice cards, and I'm not displeased. I think it was a good rip. Could it be better? Of course, and that could be the next box. That's kind of part of the game. But anyway, we had fun. I'll see you next time. Be sure and check us out on Whatnot. And remember, that's the way the ball bounces. Look at that card. That's a nice card. That's a nice first Bowman. See you later.